Hey, what's up you guys? Lori here. So long time no see on one of these videos, but I wanted to take the time and make this video simply because the topic of it is going to be to hold ourselves accountable. So I wanted to talk about that really quick because it's super important. I don't believe that we hold ourselves accountable as much as we should, especially you guys when we do not do what we said that we were gonna do. So first things first is us owning up to it. Us like on Sundays it's really good, or even Monday or whatever day works better for you guys, to go back and look back at everything that you guys did for the week. If we completed everything that we completed for the week, if you were able to check certain things off, if you were not checking things off, if you said that you were going to do something but didn't do it. So there was one thing that one day on one of my trainings, one of my mentors said, every time I consume something, I have to create something. So say if like you're on social media, right? Sometimes social media can be time consuming, or you end up in the scroll hold and you end up consuming a lot of more stuff, right? So when you consume so much stuff, end up creating something, end up doing something. Like another example is this morning, I was like, man, like I've been working on my business, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. So this morning I kind of gave myself a little leeway, and I was on TikTok for a little bit, and I was like, shoot, I was on here for a while, oh my gosh, consuming all this information. So I was like, all right, fine, Lori, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna set my timer, and I'm gonna get to work. So that's something to hold ourselves accountable. We must create action if we're not doing what we said we were gonna do, you know what I mean? So I think that's super important. I just really wanted to come in here and say that really quick, because I know there's times, you guys, when I don't hold myself accountable and I let myself slip, I let myself fall, and then I have to reboot myself and get back on track, you know? And it's just kind of like a wave until I finally have that coast, you know? So it's very important that we do that, because no one else is going to hold us accountable, and we cannot depend on anybody else to hold us accountable for what we have to do as grown adults, as grown women, as grown men. We must take the stand and take the lead of our own life in order to have the results that we want. A lot of people grew to be dependent on things, that grew to be reliant on things, and they forget to really understand that we are the ones in control of our own lives. Everything that happened in the past is in the past. What happened to you then is what happened to you then. For anybody that did anything to you then, they did something to you then. And you can't sit there and blame other people for you not taking action. You can't sit there and blame the government for you not doing what you have to do. You can't sit there and blame your parents for what you have to do today in your life. And this is oh me, oh why I'm in the situation that I am. Like, we have to learn to hold ourselves accountable and do something with it, to move with it, to go with it, and to make something happen in our life. And I know I'm at fault for that. I know for a while I ended up reliant on the system. I ended up reliant on other things that it put me in a hole. It put me in something that where it's hard to get out of, you know what I mean? So I can completely understand where you guys are coming from, and some people that are like that and have been like that. Like, I completely understand. I was right there with you guys, so I know what it is to sit there and blame, to sit there and be like, oh well, boo-hoo this and boo-hoo that. But at the end of the day, if you want something bad enough, you will do anything in your power to get it. And we have to really be the ones to, again, hold ourselves accountable. So I love each and every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for continuing to follow me, for all my new followers. Like, I appreciate you guys so much. And let's make it happen, you guys. I know a lot of things has happened in 2020, but we can't forget this. This is something that historical. We're living in a historical moment right now. So we have to do what we can with it, and empower and love on one another, and be there for one another, and be kind and generous, you guys, because love goes a long ways, and love lasts longer than hate, you guys. So bless up. Talk to you guys soon. Deuces for now.